Before the opening bell, U.S. indices closing lower on Monday, pressured by shares in energy, materials, and diversified financial sectors. Decliners, they're well ahead of advancers. 75% of SP 500 constituents, they traded lower yesterday. Now, after the market closed, Toll Brothers reporting fourth quarter diluted EPS of 80 cents versus 71 1 year ago on revenue of $1.44 billion versus $1.35 billion. Yum Brands announcing that Patrick Grismer will step down as CFO in February 2016. And Lockheed Martin winning an over $318 million contract to sell Hellfire 2 missiles to the armed forces of the United States and a number of countries. This announced by the U.S. Defense Department. Separately, the U.S. Defense Department announcing that the company's unit, Sikorsky, has indeed secured an over $354 million contract to supply 29 MH-60R helicopters. Now turning overseas, Asian markets negative today. The Nikkei down 1.04%, the Hang Seng down 1.34%. Also, South Korea's Kospi down 0.75%. European markets are lower and U.S. futures calling for a soft opening. Earnings releases expected for today. AutoZone first quarter EPS seen at $8.24, due out before the market opens. And on the economic data front, 10 o'clock in the morning, we have the December IBD TIPP economic optimism read expected at 45. Regarding the trend on indices, Trading Central says the SP 500 sees its key resistance at 2083. The relative strength index bearish and calling for further downside. The 50-period moving average provides resistance around 2083, and a further downside is expected, with short positions below 2083 favored, with targets at 2058 and 2046.50 in extension. And on to the Nasdaq, seeing its key resistance at 4705, preferring short positions below that figure, and the Dow Jones seeing its key resistance at 17,780, therefore preferring short positions below 17,780.